Thank you for looking at my YouTube video, and if you're watching this video right now, you're probably interested in the city of Detroit and what it's like to be in the city of Detroit. I'm right downtown right now, and it's Memorial Day weekend and it's warm and everybody's really happy. In this video, I actually live in the suburbs, but I'm in Detroit every day. I'm just going to take this time to explain to you what it's like to be in the city of Detroit right now. And right now, I can honestly tell you that the atmosphere in this city is amazing. There's a lot of building going around in downtown Detroit and in other parts of the city. A lot of clubs, a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants going up. We got the Hudson building that's going up right behind me. That's going to be the biggest building in the city of Detroit. It's going to be over 800 feet tall. We have an international bridge going from Windsor to Canada that's in the process of being built. You can't see parts of it yet, but I believe in about 5 years it'll be done. So we actually have a bridge that goes from Canada to Detroit, and we actually have a tunnel too. There are parts of the city, obviously, you know, Detroit's one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. There are parts of the city that are still pretty bad. As a tourist, you're not really going to be in those areas, and talking with people around downtown and around Midtown, which is the areas of Detroit that are the nicest in my opinion, you see a lot of growth and it's very safe. Even downtown Detroit's very safe. But at the same time, when you go to certain areas like on the east side or the west side of Detroit, those areas of Detroit aren't so safe. So you want to, if you're coming to the city of Detroit, you know, you kind of want to know where you're gonna go. And it's obvious because everything that there is to see for a tourist in the city of Detroit is pretty much around downtown or midtown, with the exception of a couple places. But right now it's Memorial Day weekend and I'm not in a really popular area. If you look at some of my other videos of Detroit, you'll see a lot of people. I want people to be able to hear what I'm saying in this video, but the vibe in the city is amazing. There's so much to, it's not like a place like Miami or Los Angeles where there's always stuff to see, a lot of things to see or to do. But it's definitely worth it to check out this city. And you know, there's like a lot of nightlife. I'm actually crosswalk. There's a lot of good restaurants, a lot of nice hotels, and the people are very friendly here. And I've been to a lot of cities around the United States, and people in Detroit are very friendly and very helpful, regardless of what you might hear on the news. You do hear about a lot of crime in the city, but that's not something that you have to worry about as a tourist. I'm being honest with you. It's pretty affordable. To live in downtown Detroit is kind of getting expensive, but to live in the outskirts, not so much in the suburbs, but in the west side and east side, it is pretty cheap. But it's one of those, you have to kind of know where you're at, you know what I mean? But as a tourist, you know, I would say come to Detroit maybe 4 or 5 days, and if you have a passport or if you have a passport card, that's going to help you a lot, because you're going to be able to go across to Windsor for the day, and you can do a lot of things. I mean, they have a casino over there in Windsor and they have other things, but I tell people to bring their passport card or their passport so that they can cross on the bridge or the tunnel. A lot of people don't realize that they can do that. You know, try to take a lift from the airport to the downtown, because if you take a taxi, it's going to cost you like $50 to $60. I actually drive a Lyft a little bit, and it's going to be a lot of money for you to go from the airport to the downtown Detroit. So take a Lyft, or maybe if they have a bus service from one of these hotels, take that instead. Visit in the summertime. Sometimes even in the spring it can get very cold. Okay, you got some really cool people in the city, but it can get pretty chilly even in the spring and even in the fall. So you're going to want to visit in the summertime so you can enjoy everything. See all these people around me? It's like 75 degrees, and that's the way you want it to be. And you know, just come out to Detroit and check it out. There's a lot of things happening in the city, and if you check out some of my other videos, I'll go to other parts of the city and you'll be able to see what Detroit has to offer. And I have an Instagram, and I also have a Facebook, so I'll make the links down below. But feel free to like, comment, and share this. Take care.